Well, here I am in my apartment, having just finished the second day of the show. Yes, I know I'm dressed up a bit. This is one of my big show outfits, don't ask. Anyway, it's 8 in the evening and I'm about to start editing, as you can see. But let's go back to yesterday morning, the first day of Crufts. Now, it's always a nervous time. I needed to get back to the venue early to collect my press pass. The office opened at 7:30 and my first class started at 8:45. It could take me 20 minutes to register and get my cards and another 20-minute walk to the main arena. Now that left me 35 minutes to get set up and decide where I needed to be. Now that's not as long as you'd think, especially when you factor in the traffic, the car park nearly in the next county, and the wrong pass given out. Anyway, I got there in the end and I got the job done. And I could do with losing some weight anyway, let's be honest. Now today was easier and it's hard to believe that I'm halfway through the show already. It's amazing. It goes so quickly. The Z9 has been useful, though a couple of times it froze. I solved the problem on both occasions by the tried and trusted method of removing the battery, and then it was fine again. And obviously putting it back. But it's something I definitely need to watch though. I've now set the lens FN button to select single point focus, as there are times I just have to pre-focus to ensure I get the shot, especially during the agility. However, I'm still using the tracking system probably about 60% of the time. And it's got me some candid shots that I don't think I'd have normally got. I'd have normally missed them. It would have been too quick. So this is my setup and I'm downloading the cards as I speak. So for now, I'll wish you a good evening and we'll see what tomorrow brings. It's the third night of the show and a whole new outfit. It's now 8 in the evening and I've been up since 6. And again, you've caught me about to start editing. Now today went brilliantly, as well as the normal images. I also got a couple of stunners with the magazine's front page in mind. So I'm well chuffed. Because you see, I love capturing emotions. And these pictures say everything you need to know about what's happening. I also discovered a new reason to use these with my Z9, my earphones. It's so I can hear the camera over the roaring, cheering, full capacity crowd that we had today. And I finally got a chance to check out my pictures. That was smooth, wasn't it? In this year's show guide. And I'm just buzzing to see what tomorrow brings. So take a look at the pictures. And I think you'll agree that so far, this week has been a success. I'll speak to you soon. Those videos were shot using the Nikon ZFC, and I'll be doing a video about that in the near future. As for now, well, obviously I'm back in my office again, and I've been looking at a few statistics. Now, I took over 16,000 images, and that was over the last 4 days, and I've edited and uploaded 4,463 of the flipping things. Now I just need to write up all the interviews. Obviously I record them on my phone, and the job's a good one. And my editor seems happy, my customers seem happy, and that means I'm happy. Do you know the other thing that's making me happy? The Z9 didn't freeze again. So these fingers are firmly crossed that it was just a rare misfire. Because, to be honest, the Z9 is an amazing camera. I know you've heard me say it before, but you see, using my D5 is like coming home to a favourite fireside chair. But using the Z9 allows me to expand my expectations. It expects and demands more of me. And I know I sound like an advert. For instance, instead of concentrating all of my efforts ensuring that the main subject's in focus, I can now let the tracking deal with that. And that leaves me free to reframe the whole picture. And that ultimately, I achieve a much better result. Just like these pictures, when I include the handler. Previously, I'd have positioned the focus point to the left, concentrating on the dog, and I'd be hoping that the person ran into the rest of the frame. With the Z9 tracking that I'm learning to trust, I found myself able to split my attention between the dog and the handler, and I'm getting the image that I want again and again. Now, as far as noise was concerned, well, this was 8,000 and this was 10,000. What do you think? If we compare them to the D5, I'm pretty contented. And I really didn't have anything to worry about all those videos ago. The other thing was, I found that jumping from the D5 to the Z9 was actually easier than I expected, because both cameras feel pretty similar in handling. But that's where the similarity ends. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my D5. It's solid and it's reliable. But the Z9 is somehow more fluid, more flexible. It encourages me to take chances. And so far, they do seem to appear to have paid off. So, all in all, a successful Crufts for me and a great test for the Z9. I'm going to be using it for studio shots on Sunday, and I can't wait to see how it performs. So thank you for joining me for this very brief sort of diarised video, and let me know whether you like this version or whether you like the previous version, or just talk to me. And if you really liked it, you know what I'm going to say, yeah, subscribe please. Okay, take care, see you soon.